I have to start with this from Salon.com, which is, it may not be the most important news of the day, but it's certainly my favorite article anywhere, possibly for the year. I know it's only February, but still. And you have to understand when you listen to this, this is what liberals, by whom I mean like everybody kind of left of center, this is what they listen to all day long. And they laugh at it too. A lot of them laugh at it too. But I think it actually informs their worldview. You cannot listen to this stuff all the time without it's getting into your head. So this is an article for Valentine's Day from Salon.com. It's called, "Has Trump Wrecked Our Sex Life? Post-Trump Sex Disorder is Real, Says Sex Therapist." This is by Chauncey DeVega, a staff writer. And the subhead, my favorite subhead maybe ever, "Big Mean Sexy Daddy." So Salon turns to Dr. Susan Block for answers to questions you didn't want to ask. So here's the Q&A. How has the age of Trump impacted the American people's collective mental health and also their intimate lives? So you're listening to a woman who is selling this vision, this amoral, inhuman vision of sexuality. That's their expert at Salon.com. And she says, it's had a big impact. For some people, Trump's campaign and presidency has created a type of post-Trump sex disorder. Trump has created feelings of fear, loathing, and nausea. People just don't want to have sex because Donald Trump is president. This would I haven't noticed this, but maybe I'm just missing something. This would mainly be seen with women who are just appalled at how creepy Trump is. Maybe they shouldn't have sex with Donald Trump. He takes what is often a positive male attribute of confidence and pushes it way over the line into rape-like and rape-entitled kind of arrogance. They don't really like to talk. The news is full of stories about bad sex, she goes on to say. So she goes on, she says, yes, Donald Trump is a turnoff for many people. But for some people, and here's the crux of the biscuit, folks, for some people, they are turned on and titillated by Donald Trump. They are not suffering from post-Trump sexual disorder. Sex does not always turn us on the way we think it ought to. A lot of people are attracted to bad boys. I emphasize people because it is both men and women who are aroused and attracted to and titillated by Donald Trump. There's definitely a homoerotic attraction for Trump being experienced by his usually very homophobic male supporters. I wonder when the people say these things, nobody ever says to them, could you present your evidence, please? How many people have you interviewed? What surveys have you looked at? What studies have you done? Both men and women really do find Trump to be an appealing bad boy and evil daddy who's really hot. Evil is fascinating. As you said previously, Donald Trump is a cult leader and Charles Manson-like figure. Anyway, I'd lead with this because I think it's important when you look at the news that this is what is actually inside these people's head. This is real. I know that a lot of them are laughing it off or just saying this, but it actually is this idea that somehow, first of all, it tells you about how much the left identifies with the government, that you would let what the president of the United States is like affect your sex life, your life with your, assuming you have a partner and you're not going to the cat house in HBO, that you would let Donald Trump say, honey, not tonight, Donald Trump. Not tonight, I have a president. Not tonight, Donald Trump is just too mean for me to make love to you. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Or, hey, did you see that rape-like Charles Manson president? Come here, baby. I just want to say that when you're listening to the news, these are the people you're listening to.